Now, Sunday night in the Daffodils, William Wordsworth was so thrilled when he sees that the way the daffodils were dancing. Then he had a dancing competition with the waters in the lake because the waves were also moving in a particular rhythm. So for him, it was a kind of a feast, it was a scintillating effect where he is now trying to express for a poet a kind of this kind of feeling he did not experience any time in his life. He says, but for a poet, he cannot help himself but be happy in such a joking company. Joking means jovial, because the way the water and the flowers were dancing. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. So he kept on gazing. He was spellbound. Okay, he kept on gazing and he realized that the wealth that he has earned did not give him that much of satisfaction and happiness as much as he felt happy when looking at the daffodils. So that was the scintillating effect which the daffodils had on the poet. Now the poet, this is all over, now the poet says, for oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood. Now he says, whenever I am sad, when I am sitting on my couch, on my sofa set, and I am lonely, in a sad mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. So now suddenly what happens? I recall, I send my memory back to that particular place where I had seen this daffodils. He says, and when I am lonely, bliss of solitude means, bliss means happiness. Says even the effect, it is like a magical effect. It says I only have to think about it. And in my loneliness, the thought of the daffodils make me happy. And then my heart with pleasure fills and dances with the daffodils. He says, then when I think about the daffodils, I also would like to get into the mood and start dancing. Now what he actually meant was that how one transition from a sad mood without knowing anything, even the thought of the daffodil also transforms his sad mood into a happy one. So that is the main theme of the daffodils. Okay. Now I am going to take you to the Bangle Sellers. Okay. Now we know that the Bangle Sellers are the ones who take their heavy load to the temple fair, where they sell their multicolored bangles. Now, standard night, I'll take you to the Bangle Sellers. Now, standard night, the Bangle Sellers are those sellers who take their shining clothes to the temple fair and then they expect the people to buy their multicolored bangles. So here he has described delicate, bright, rainbow tinted circles of light, lustrous tokens of radiant light for happy daughters and happy wives. So these are the customers who will be using his multicolored bangles. Now, bangles are worn only on happy occasions, and very sad that even the widows are not allowed to wear bangles according to the Indian tradition and culture. But definitely the bangles signify the various stages of a woman or the ages. So the first one he says, some are made for a maiden's wrists. So some bangles are meant for the maiden's wrist. Silver and blue as the mountain mist. So the silver and blue colored bangles, they are compared to the mist in the mountainside. Okay, now when you look at the background or you see a scenery where there is mist, the color of the mountain will be looking bluish in color. Now it says, some are flushed like the buds that dream. The third line says, some of these, they are like buds. Buds is the first stage of a flower. Okay. And they are sprouting out. Now here, this line has been personified. Like how a young girl dreams to turn out to become a beautiful girl. Okay. A pretty girl. Like that, the buds, they are also dreaming that they will open up into a beautiful flower and bloom. Where does these buds were found? Some are aglow on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. So the stream, the water is passing, and these buds, they are growing over there, and they are also like dreaming. That is why this line has been personified. How the girl dreams of becoming into a beautiful woman, like that the buds also dream of becoming into a flower. Now some are aglow with the bloom that cleaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Now there are certain nature of a young girl, very calm, very pretty, peaceful, and there are certain colors that represent that. Okay. Now the fresh leaves, the greenish color of the fresh leaves are different from the actual color of the leaf. Okay. That is why I said the limpid glory of newborn leaves means those leaves look very beautiful, that are tender. We call it tender leaves. Okay. But for the poet, he uses the word the limpid glory of newborn leaves. So, in that way, actually, what is happening? Now, the maiden is going to, from that stage of her life, now she is going to get into the next stage. That is her marriage. So, the third stanza takes us to the colored bang. What colored bangles does the girl wear on her wedding day? So there also the colored bangles are what is it? Golden color, no? Yellowish. So some are like fields of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on a bridal morn. So now the yellow bangles that the brides wear on her wedding day in the morning. Okay. Now when the sunlight falls on the corn, it brightens up. It brings a lot of light. Like that, the happiness which the bride is experiencing also brings that glow on her face. So the golden colored bangles and the glow of the face also match with each other. Then of rich with you of our heart's desire, tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Now she also wears orangish or reddish colored bangles, which matches her dress, the sari, and even the fire in which she is going to go round. Now those bangles blend because now she says when the bangles make a sound, a tinkling sound, okay, is compared to her laughter when she is very happy that she's getting married, she's going to get into a new life. Okay, that happiness blends with the sound of the tinkling of the bangles. Her tears also matches with the tinkling of the bangles. But the occasion is different. Here she has to leave her parents' house and then leave all her childhood memories, and then she has to venture out for a new life. So that sadness also brings tears. So when the bride cries, it matches with the tinkling sound of the bangles. And the last stanza is some are purple and gold like grey. Now some bangles are purple and gold like spotted grey for that woman who has journeyed life midway. That means we are talking about a middle-aged woman who now has been a very good wife, has been a good mother and a good daughter-in-law. So very successfully she has managed her married life. So for her she also has to wear purple and gold flecked colored bangles. Now she is very happy. So now we know that in the Indian culture there is a lot of festivals, and these women they love to very proudly they would like to sit in front of the god or goddesses and do their puja with their husbands sitting at the side of them. So that is also a special occasion. That purple and golden flecked grey blends with the happiness of the middle-aged woman. That feeling which she has when her husband is sitting at the side of her and praying to God. So that expression, that happiness blends with the purple and gold flecked grey bangles. So that is how Sarojini Naidu has portrayed the symbolic meaning of the bangles, how it blends with different set of people. A maiden, what color bangle suits a maiden? A bride, what color bangle suits a bride? And for a middle-aged woman, what color bangle suits her? Thank you.